Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Biology. The topic is about excretion, the waste disposing system. In any rice mill or factory or any industry, when something is prepared, there will be generation of waste materials. There will be generation of waste materials. So there is no exception for our cellular factory also. So our body is made up of millions of cells. So there is no exception for our cellular factory also. So in our body, two types of activities are going on. One is anabolic activities where there is production of enzymes, production of hormones like that. And another one is the catabolic activities where the substances are broken down. Here the substances are formed, here the substances are broken down. So both are called as metabolic activities. Anabolism and catabolism combinedly called as metabolism, and the activities are called metabolic activities. Because of these activities, wastes are generated in our body. Biological wastes are generated in our body. So to remove these waste materials from our body, there evolved a special type of system called excretory system. Excretory system. So actually, what is excretion? What is excretion? Excretion means the biological process in which wastes are separated and removed from the body to outside is called excretion. Okay, actually excretion is taken from Latin language word. Excretion is taken from Latin language word called excrener, where ex means out and crener means shift. So outshift of waste materials is nothing but excretion. Outshift of waste materials is called excretion. What are the excretory products that are sending from the body to outside? Different types of animals are releasing different types of excretory products. So urea, uric acid, creatine, creatinine, ammonia, excess salts, and different types of ions, means excess ions, carbon dioxide. All these are the excess and waste materials that are sent outside from the body to outside. Okay, and means these are all waste products or excretory products. Of all these, which is the most poisonous excretory product is ammonia. Next, what is the purpose to do? Means what is the purpose of this life process excretion? The purpose is to maintain osmotic balance and homeostasis. What is osmotic balance is to maintain water balance in the body, there must be need of the process called excretion, and also to maintain ionic balance there need the process called excretion. So the excretory system in human beings comprises of a pair of kidneys. The excretory system in human beings comprises of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder, and a urethra. The excretory system in human beings consists of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder, and a urethra. So we will discuss about each and every part of excretory system. This is the dorsal artery. This is the postcaval vein. Right. See, this is the right kidney, this is the left kidney, this is right ureter, left ureter, urinary bladder, urethra, opening of ureter into urinary bladder, opening of ureter into urinary bladder, and this is the post caval vein which collect deoxygenated blood from lower parts of the body. So this vein is collecting deoxygenated blood from both kidneys, and this is the dorsal aorta or artery which is distributing oxygenated blood to the lower parts of the body. Aorta or systemic artery. See, where the postcaval vein is entering into both kidneys, it is called renal vein. The word renal is related to kidney. Where the renal artery enters, where the artery which is entering into kidney, it is called renal artery. So each kidney average 10 centimeters in length, and 5 to 6 centimeters in width. 10 centimeters in length, 5 to 6 centimeters in width, and the thickness is 4 centimeters. Generally, right kidney is slightly lower than left kidney. It is because of the presence of adrenal gland above. It is because of the presence of liver above. Okay. Why right kidney is slightly lower than left kidney means because of the presence of liver above. And whatever the gland which is attached to the top of each kidney is called adrenal gland. The gland that is present on the top of each kidney is called adrenal gland. Right. So this is about the excretory system. Right. Next one. L.S.of kidney means longitudinal section of kidney. Or internal structure of kidney. Right. So this is the longitudinal section of kidney. Kidney is generally convex outer side and concave inner side. Kidney is convex outer side and concave inner side. The outer dark zone of kidney is called cortex. The inner pale zone is called medulla. There are pyramid-like structures in medulla area. Those pyramid-like structures are called calyces. This each calyx contains nephron. Thousands of nephrons are present. This each one is called nephron. So nephrons are called structural and functional unit of kidneys. And each kidney contains 1.3 to 1.6 millions of nephrons. 1.3 to 1.6 millions of nephrons are present. These nephrons are also called uriniferous tubules. And these nephrons are microscopic. And nephrons are called structural and functional unit of kidneys. The point where there is like a notch means like this. It is called hilus. This point is called hilus. And through this hilus, the renal vein exits. And the renal artery enters. The renal vein exits. Why? Because it has to collect deoxygenated blood, so it has to exit, whereas the renal artery enters into the kidney. Enters means it has to supply oxygenated blood to the kidney, and this is the ureter which is collecting the urine that is formed. That is why it is also exit ureter. And the bulging part or the swelling part of kidney is called pelvis. The swelling part of kidney is called pelvis. Okay, so this is the internal structure of kidney or longitudinal section of kidney. Next, structure of nephron. Structure of nephron. Generally, nephron consists of two parts. The structure of nephron consists of two parts. One is the Malpighian body. Another one is the renal tubule. Malpighian body and renal tubule. Right. So this is the whatever the cup shaped structure is there. This cup shaped structure is called Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. Okay, and this Bowman's capsule consists of fine branches of blood capillaries. This network of blood capillaries, whatever present in Bowman's capsule, is called glomerulus. So renal artery enters into Bowman's capsule through afferent arteriole. So this is the renal artery and this is the afferent arteriole. Okay, and from the glomerulus it comes outside as efferent arteriole. Okay, so this is what we call as efferent arteriole. Okay, right, and this efferent arteriole forms as a peritubular network to the entire nephron. Right, so renal tubule consists of three parts. One is this tube is called first convoluted tubule or proximal convoluted tubule. Okay, and it leads to another tube called Henle's loop, and this Henle's loop opens into another tubule called distal convoluted tubule, also called second convoluted tubule. This is the proximal convoluted tubule or first convoluted tubule. This is the distal convoluted tubule or second convoluted tubule, and this is the collecting duct. All the collecting ducts opens into pelvis. So previous what we drawn like this, no? Ureters. Okay, so here we drawn nephrons. So these nephrons release whatever the formed urine into the place called pelvis, right? From the nephrons to pelvis, right? So this is the structure of nephron. The cup shaped structure is called Bowman's capsule, and whatever the fine branch of blood capillaries are present, they are called glomerulus. And this is the proximal convoluted tubule. Next, this is the Henle's loop or loop of Henle. This is the distal convoluted tubule which opens into collecting duct. All the collecting ducts opens into pelvis part, which is the bulging part of kidney. Okay, so this is about the structure of nephron. Structure tubular network is there. This forms as a network. This forms as a network to the entire nephron. Entire nephron like this. Right, so this is the renal vein. Okay, so this is about the structure of nephron, and we will discuss about the formation of urine in another class.